everyone, Jules here from Joolsedesigns at JT Creations. So what I've got here is a stuffed pocket with a little bit of difference. So that flips open and this one opens. So we've got pocket there, pocket there, pocket there. You've got places to put embellishments there, and then that fastens. And if I'm going to tie a bow wrong, I'll do it wrong on camera. I can't do the two bunny ears, they just doesn't go tight enough for me. And then just pull the loops and it sits like that. So for it to go in a journal, my bee journal here, although that hasn't got any bees on it, but it's just to show you. That's our extension pocket. Yep, it would go there. So you could either stick it all down, or you could do it that way and have, you know, room for a pocket there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it down that way and have another pocket at the side, and then we'll just put that in the middle, and then we've got room for a little pocket there. There we are, and you can use that page to journal on. I use 2 pieces of coffee dyed paper. This is rust dyed paper. It's still got a little bit of rust that comes off. And this is coffee dyed paper. So that one has been creased, but it's been creased in the wrong place. So what I want is, I'm going to do the long pocket first, because I want to crease at 4 inches. So there's our 4. Whoop. And I'm just pressing lightly, and because my board isn't long enough, I'm just going that way as well. And there we are. So we've got our 4 inches there. Then what I want is, I want 4 inches again. And I want 1/2 inch. So we've got our 4 inches and our 1/2 inch. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it at the 1/2 inch mark. And then what I want is, I want to crease down at 2 inches. So it's 4, 4 and 1/2 inch. And then what we do is we fold a 1/2 inch in, and that glues onto there. Then we fold this 2 inches up like that. So this is it's an A4 paper, so it's 8 inches. So I've got a 2 inch and a 6 inch. And then for this one, what I want to do is I want to fold it in half. Which is 4 inches. Then I want inches, and I'm going to turn that over and do it on the other side as well, and fold it, press it down, put it into the side there, and do another 4 inches, and then half an inch again. And I'm going to cut it at the 1/2 inch mark. And we'll put that piece away. And then we'll fold that in like that. And we can cut one of these off. We don't need both 1/2 inches. Okay, so there we've got our pocket, and there we've got our flap, and that goes on there, and that goes in there, and that's like that. So we've got 2 inches, 4 inches, 6 inches. So there's a 2 inch space between them. And if you wanted, you could whichever way you want your flap closed. I tend to go onto that side. It's up to you. It's entirely up to you. So there, what we want to do is we want to glue these down now. And that's got a rip in it there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece of washi tape on that. Most of it will be cut out because we'll have a thumb notch in the top. And there's a little bit sticking over, so we'll just fold that over. And I'm just going to cut, I'm going to cut just a slither out there because these are 2 separate pockets. And press it down, and then I want the thumb notch in. Now if you want the middle, you just put your 2 ends together and nip like that. And then you've got your middle, you can see it there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just placing it in the punch. And there we are. We'll put that over to one side. And then this one, what we need to do is we need to just put a line of glue in the middle. It's going to be folded, but I'll still put a line of glue in the middle, and a line of glue up each end. And then close it up. Okay, and then again, I want a thumb notch, and I want it to match this one because I want it all to line up. So what I'll do is I'll just match the two ends up and draw a little pencil line in. Open my punch so I can see. Take it to the pencil line and there we have it. And then that's basically it. And you can decorate it how you want. So the last one I decorated with boob page. I think this one I'll decorate with boob page, but I'm not quite sure what boob page I'm going to use. I don't know whether to use... Oh, I'm throwing everything away. Throwing paper all over. This is what I used before. It's the German boob page, and it works quite well because this is an 8-inch boob page, so I know that I can fold this in half. And rip that down there like that, because I want 4 sides. But I think I might mix this with a bit of digital as well. And that's the front, that's the writing up the right way, that's that. So that's these pockets done. And as you can see, they fit perfect. But what I do want is I want a thumb notch in them. So all I do again, I just match them up. Now they aren't as wide because I like to have a border when I'm using boob page. So I'm just going to push that down a bit and just gently draw a line round, and again slip this in, match that. I've got someone at the door. And there we have our 4 pages for that. Now this, I'm going to use a digital. Right, so I've got my wallpaper digital here. This is an old digital, but I still like to use it. So I want something that's going to go with the boob page. I quite like that one. I'm going with this one. Now that's this one comes in 2 sizes, so it's I think I'll use the bigger one, and I'm just going to trim it down. Right, so I want it that size, so I'm just marking it there and at the bottom, so I'm just going to trim it down to that size. Okay, so and again I'm just, in fact, what will you, no, I can't use, yeah, I can, they all match. And a light pencil mark in there. And yep, that one didn't cut too well, so it's marked it enough for me to pull it out, which is fine. And I've gone off, so I bet I've gone off on this one as well. No, I'm gonna have to take a bit more off, see if I can rectify it. If not, just do another one. And my punch is more for sort of like light card rather than paper. No. No. So we'll do it the way I normally do it. I was trying to cut corners there. And I'm just there. And we'll put that gently on there. And I'm going to cut this one out. You don't need a circle punch, you can just draw around washi tape or a bottle or whatever and just cut your thumb notches out. And there we are. And this one, and again make sure that that's level where I would want it on the paper. And we'll cut that one out as well. And there we are. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to I'm going to ink up round all these edges and stick all these on, and then I'll come back and then we can decorate. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, that's me back. So I've just stuck all the bits about page on. I haven't put anything on there. You can do if you want. Now what I do to put this on is I glue that onto the back there. So that's what I'm going to do now. And just make sure that it's put right down, right in, and right over. Okay, so there we have it. Now to decorate. So I've got some bits and pieces here. I've got a bit of a negative, and I'm going to put that on there, but because it's acetate, I just glue the edges where the main brown is. Although the glue dries clear, it's like gluing vellum, so and then what I do is I just trim those bits off. Okay, oh, I've got a bit at the bottom as well. I've got a perfume bottle here. I'm not sure where to put that. And I've got a bit of a stamp here, and again I'm going to put, this is just a vellum sticker, so I'm going to put this and put it on the edge, so it's going to lap over a bit, but what I'll do is I'll just bend it over and ink the edge, because there's one thing about vellum stickers that they do and I've got some leaves here. These are just die cuts, and I'm just going to put these on. I'm just gluing around the edges. And again, it's not vellum, so put that up there like that, and we'll just cut the and anything that overlaps gets cut off. we'll put a bee on this one. This has just been, the die cut on black card, and I've just coloured it in with gold paint. It's when I've been doing a bit of mixed media on card, and I've used the card just for die cuts. Okay, I've got some more leaves here. I quite fancy having the although once there's things in it you won't be able to see it, so I think we'll just have the leaves. Yep. And these are die cuts from, I think, one of the Winter Days kits, from not this winter gone, but the, or it might have been my Christmas in July kit. I think it probably was. No, I don't want that sticking out. Looks like a microphone. I think we might put that one there. You don't have to decorate them up if you don't want to. You can leave them. I quite like the vellum stickers on the book page. I think they look nice. And we'll cut these off. And I think we'll go around the edges. And no, I'm not going to put that on. So what we'll do is we'll put some ribbon on, and I'm looking at this burnt orange. Yeah, I quite like that. So what I usually do is I tie it first and then stick the back down after I've tied it, once I know I've got enough. Again, I can't do the bunny ear bows, they just don't go tight enough for me, and neither do these either. As you can see, there we are. But what that does is that just keeps that up. And let me have a look at that. And it's just painter's masking tape. Now as you do a bit of glue. Bit of glue on the ribbon. And that's just enough I usually stick it on the end and then bring it back again. Careful you don't cut into your and we'll put that back. And then what we need is for some bits and pieces to go in. So I've got some. We've got this one. I'm going to have a look and see what, because you've got two pockets here. So we've got some postcards. And like I said, you don't see the embellishments on the pockets, but it's nice to have them there. So we can have them there. And we'll put some and I think what I might do is I might cut that down. I'm just having a look at what it looks like, just that size. And this one I'm going to put grommet in. And I'm just guessing the middle. And just an antique. And these are the journal cards. There is a video, well, if you follow me, you'll have seen this video. I made a stack of journal cards using book page, magazine pictures, and some scraps of coffee dyed paper. And there we are. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a different, I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to cut these down a little bit. And these are digital postcards. I think these come with the Just Peachy kit. I do have some digital postcards that are freebies on my Ko-fi site. I do freebies, and it's a thank you gift to everybody that supports me. And there we are. So as you can see, I'm not going to put this in this journal, but as you can see, and that one can go in, and I will put some ribbon in this one. I think I like the fat ribbon. Put this in here, and I like to use the fat ribbon because when you tie it in a knot it just looks like a bow. And this is ribbon that I got from the thrift shop when I was in Cyprus, not this year, last year. Somebody had brought in a big bag and the thrift shop didn't know what to do with it. They couldn't use it for anything. and they give me it for nothing. I did pay for it. I did give them some money. Oh, we're doing the wrong way. So you do from the, you fold it over and not the fold end, the outer ends. If you use the outer ends, you go from the up in to the knot. And if you go from the folded end, you go from the knot out, up. But I'm going in because I'm using the, and there we are. And it always looks like a cool bow. And those little bits I can stamp on and put on a tag. So there we are. So I hope you get something from that. They're quite easy to do, and it's just made with puffy dyed paper, A4 size or letter size. You just do the larger one into a 4 and then a 4 and then a 1/2 inch, and then you do a 2 inch across there, so you've got a 2 inch pocket and a 6 inch pocket. The other piece you fold in half long ways and do a 4 and a 4 and a 1/2 inch, so that you've got your pockets that open. And it's as easy as that. And if you watch the video, you can slow it down, you can pause it. You know, if you're not quite sure, just pause it, go back and have a look at it again. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.